afternoon and welcome to the People's Verdict. I'm Patrick Soko, and today on the program we are discussing community security amid the escalation of community gangs. And my guest on the program is the Zambia Police Deputy Spokesperson, Mr. Danny MWALE. Welcome to the program, sir.
No, thank you very much, and we are honored that you are able to invite us.
Thank you.
Yes.
The pleasure is ours, and we thank you for honoring the invitation.
Thank you very much.
Well, today we are discussing various issues bordering on national security, especially at community level. And our viewers, you can equally join us by giving us that message on our Facebook page, as well as calling us on the number that is on your screen if you want to make a contribution on this program. Now, to just get started, first of all, Mr. MWALE, for the sake of our viewers, that we want to get the aspect of what is the role of the police, especially in ensuring security, especially in communities?
Okay, yes. It's a very good question. Thank you very much. You see, we are the Zambia Police Service, and we are mandated to, our objective is to provide law and order, yes, among others. Yes, our objective, number one, is to make sure that we maintain law and order everywhere in Zambia. Yes, everywhere in Zambia, it's our mandate, constitutional mandate, the Zambia Police Service, to provide law and order. There should be an enabling environment for everyone to participate in their businesses, in their dealings, everything. Everyone, people go to the markets, people go for work. The environment should be conducive for everyone. And we are here. Why? Because the atmosphere is peaceful.
Yes.
You see that? If the atmosphere was not going to be peaceful, you were not going to manage to come up to here. Yes, my mother, my grandmother is a marketeer. She managed to go and sell her merchandise at the market today. Why? Because the environment there is peaceful. So it's our duty as Zambia Police Service to make sure that we maintain law and order for everyone. Yes.
Mr. MWALE, Republican President Hakainde Hichilema is on record having suggested that the Zambia Police should improve its relations with the community, so that the community should be well positioned to engage the police whenever they feel aggrieved or they feel there is a crime that may be perpetrated by some sections of society, or if they want to report, or if at all they want to learn something regarding law and procedure, Mr. MWALE. How are you working around that, given that you are also coming from an instrumental department, which is the Public Relations Unit, where you are also responsible for that image of the institution? What are you doing to ensure that that concept is actualized, that there is improved understanding between the Zambia Police and the community?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure even yourself would agree that we have made headways. You're looking at where we are coming from. Yes, we have made a lot of strides towards that. We are approachable. I continue?
Yes. Welcome back. We apologize for that disruption that was due to a technical fault beyond our control. However, we are back on the People's Verdict, and in conversation I am joined by the Zambia Police Deputy Spokesperson, Mr. Danny MWALE, who is helping me to discuss a pertinent issue pertaining on community security amid the escalation of gangs. And he was responding to a question on how the Zambia Police is working towards improving relations with the community as per directive of the head of state.
Okay, yes. Yeah, like I was saying,
Yes.
you see, the Zambia Police Service, we have made a lot of strides. Yes, looking at where we are coming from, we have made a lot of positive strides, and we are approachable. You see, I'm here. Why? I'm able to interact with the members of the public through you, the media. You see, reaching out to the members of the public. These are the efforts that we are making, reaching out to the members of the public. If at all there was a gap existing between the Zambia police and the members of the public, we are bridging that gap, because we want to make sure that we are on the same platform. We have what we call community police posts. Those are owned by the members of the community. You see, we've got police posts. They are called community police posts. Those are owned by the community police posts. Just a few months ago, we had the handover in Nyumbayanga of a community police post. The community constructing a police post and handing it over to the police. You see, in Linda compound, we had 2 police posts in Linda and somewhere in John Lang.
Yes.
The community constructing a police post and handing over to the Zambia police. So these are positive strides. These are members of the public constructing a police post.
Exactly.
And handing it over to the Zambia police. You see, not just one, no, but I'm talking about quite a number which we can count on. So members of the public are able to come up with land, they're able to do their contribution, construct a police post, furnish it, everything finished, and then they hand it over to the Zambia police. So we are in the right direction. We are making very positive strides. Yes.
Interesting. Now, Mr. Mwale, I also want now to bring it to your attention regarding a subject that we've been engaging you as the media on, as the Zambia Police, which you have also been working on. This is issues. These are issues pertaining to community gangs. They are commonly known as junkies in these localities. I want to find out what you're doing about it. I understand as the Zambia Police, you've been conducting operations to actually address that same problem. But before we get you get to respond, Mr. Mwale, there's a story I want to bring to your attention where we've seen with the coming of load shedding, we have seen that some people with criminal motives are taking advantage of the situation to conduct criminal activities. And this is in Baraston area of Lusaka. So we are going to play that story. Then on the other side, we'll talk about this and others, because we understand it's just an example of what is happening in various localities. So we get to play that story, then we'll be back on the other side.
Load management has come with its own challenges, such as businesses failing to function, while some junkies in Lusaka's Ballaston area have seen load shedding as an opportunity to commit crime against innocent residents. These residents have narrated that whenever power is cut in the evenings, junkies have been beating whoever they meet on the road and steal whatever they are found with, ranging from cell phones to money.
I just have 6 hours. He says still on 6 hours because my light can 05, 12 hours ya bwed. Foot 17 hours ya bwed. Ati ando yaona mairokuseni. Foot short time ya branch yaenda. So nongo majanki bazaleka branch kuti bisa mida mtu mantemba mtu chani. Daily bamuna baenda kunshito ni 05 nao kaili bakamba tikunshito pina 6:30 mwafika. Manja mwe kuliri kuna ni kutari nongo mwenda kuma good time still kuma pembe okukutari uzanyamuka nongo 05:30. Uzaenda branch muri black muja. Majanki wakubisa mnani daily bazimuna kupokewa mafoni kusechewa. Tizangala bwanji.
Kulivuto kuma paradise kuja kunyani. Pa stream side paja ilo BS kuja. Wa bemi na mafuaka mantemba. So oro karate oro siku so. Si oro kuchenga mbe oro 19 so. Uchache halo phone bapo. Ba maniba ziku ndo kamba.
Kuenda mkudoenda usiku 21 hours 19 18 yote kupoka 05 wenda mwani nafayo kwa chenze pempa choka kupoka patrol.
Others have also told this reporter that they regret having vandalized Mwembeshi police post, the only police post that was in the area, and have called on the Zambian police to increase police patrols as well as reconstruct the vandalized police post.
Hapa pa Mwembeshi police hapa. It's a tinambela thing police wama kwanza after 5 years. But pari manje iteninga mu 8 years. 7 years ya pita. Mwaiona ka isa still anapona change ya government. Still ona.
Meanwhile, Police Deputy Spokesperson Danny MWALE, when contacted on whether there are any immediate plans to reconstruct the Mwembeshi police post, Mr. MWALE says community police posts are usually a responsibility of the community and has since appealed to community members to rehearse with the relevant authorities and see how they can work together in reconstructing the vandalized community police post.
Community should initiate, because you see, these community police posts, by the end of the day, it's members of the community who destroy and demolish them again. So if members of the community are seeing that crime is rising, they should approach us so that we put our heads together and then we see how we can march forward. But as it is, we call upon members of the community to initiate the plan, because they are called community police posts. They own them. They are in their hands.
For now, these residents have called on government to stop load shedding compounds in the night, as it has been encouraging criminals to take advantage of the dark.
Affected due to this darkness which is happening. So please, we are appealing to the MP, Honorable Mao Sampa, and the Councillor, Mr. Crispin Kawore, to come on board and help us. Otherwise, we are living in danger. We are living as if it is not our country.
Produce Chota, reporting for Kamni TV News.
Welcome back. You are watching the People's Verdict, and we were getting the people's concerns there. And Mr. MWALE, you were a respondent in that story, and I think you know it better. And the concerns has been that especially with load shedding, they are being attacked at night. Now, they also admit that there was a police post in the past which was vandalized. Your perspective on this matter in general, and the need for citizens to always be patient and avoid rushing to vandalize properties.
Okay, yes. We are so grateful that they are able to mention to the public that they once had a police post, which they demolished themselves. Yes, what it is we should come out clear as Zambia Police that they are called community police posts. These are community owned. This is the responsibility of the community to find land. You see that they've got their leaders there. They've got their civic leaders.
Yes.
Yes. So in as much as they are allocating residential plots, it's very important that they also take recognizance of the security in the area. Yes, so by so doing, they come up with a piece of land and agree to say, here, we're going to have a police station, right like they did at Mwembeshi. But along the way, they went and demolished for whatever reasons. They went and demolished. And these people who demolished these police posts, you see, they happen to be the same criminals, because it's only a criminal, it's only somebody who does bad things. It's the person who is going to hate law enforcers. Yes, so these are people who make sure that they instigate others and go to demolish police so that they are able to implement their evil desires. So as it is, here is a situation now. We don't have a police post there. We responded quite well to say that they have to come together and reconstruct the police post, and then let us sit again. Let us reason together, like the Bible says. Yeah, let us reason together so that we see what we can, because it's our duty as Zambia Police to make sure that Ballaston area is well policed, because those are members of the public who deserve to live a harmonious life. Yes, to live in order. The peace and order should prevail. So whatever gangs that are happening there, we know now they're taking advantage of the load shedding hours, especially in the night. But what we want to say as Zambia Police Service, there's good news. The good news is that we have upped our game. Yes, in crime-prone areas, there are some compounds which they're crime prone. You see, yes. So in those areas we have enhanced our patrols. Yes, both motorized and foot patrols. Yes, I may not mention here to say such and such places are crime prone. No, but we know we have on our map we have dotted some places which we have regarded to be crime prone. Yes, in these communities. So we have enhanced our patrols. And our men, as early as 18 hours, they go to the ground just to make sure that they police those communities. Yes, we are working hand in hand with other law enforcement agencies like the Drug Enforcement Commission, the Department of Immigration, just to make sure that we come together as we do our operations. Yes, and our operations, we don't just wake up and say, no, let's move this side and pick people. No. We depend on members of the public for intelligence information. Members of the public, they give us the information. You see, like in the video that we just watched, they're saying that this side, they're able to name an area where they're saying this area is infested with the so-called junkies, the people who attack them. So we depend on the information given to us by the members of the public who live to them, because these are their children, these are their nephews, these are their uncles, probably these are their parents who do these things. So members of the public, they come to us and they give us direction to say, at such and such a place, this is where the gangs meet. So when we go to conduct an operation in communities, we conduct these operations with the knowledge and with the lead from the members of the public, because they deserve to live better. Yes. So that's what we do.
So now, what operations have you been conducting, especially throughout the country? Also, let's look at Lusaka and other towns in terms of ensuring that you cage these community gangs.
Yeah, we have carried out a number of operations in different communities. You monitored, I'm sure, in Chibolia compound.
Yes.
We had an operation in Kalikiliki Mutendere. The other day, we had an operation in the Garden compound in Matero. We've had operations. We even extended to Chongwe. Yes, just yesterday or the other day, we were in Mongu. Yes, where we had an operation. So what we are doing is that even in the central business district in town, we've been having several operations. Yes, the one we had in Matero, we went as far as Zingalume. We went as far as Katambalala. We went as far as Shadrach, Chunga. It was quite a very big operation, and we netted in about 45 suspects. Currently, they are in police custody waiting to appear in court. Yes, so we have quite a good number of people, more than 100 or so, who are serving their sentences because we pick them for idle and disorderly. Yeah, this is the charge that most of them have gone in for, apart from those who we have found drugs on them. Because once we found drugs on these people, we hand them over to the Drug Enforcement Commission to proceed with the arrest and other formalities. Yes. So what we are saying is that have quite a good number of people we apprehend as a result of this operation. It's quite strange and disturbing that some people are found with drugs on them. So this is what gives them courage. It's like they can't attack. They can't attack people sober-minded. So we find them with the drugs. We find them with cannabis. We find them with some liquids which they take.
Yes.
So that's why we are working hand in hand with the Drug Enforcement Commission and the Department of Immigration, so as to make sure that we pull in one direction. Yes.
Interesting. But what have you identified as the police as the major driving factor, especially that every community, almost every community, we are having such young people who are behaving unruly?
You see, by the end of the day, like I said, most of these young people, we come to discover that they are influenced by some elders. You see that?
Yes.
Because we're talking about the age range of 15. Imagine 15-year-old boy being in a gang of people attacking innocent people.
Yes.
You see that? So where is that 15-year-old boy getting that knowledge, getting that power, getting the courage to do that? Are you seeing that? And these are people who we capture in the group of people who are probably 40 years. Yes, in Matero we had people as old as 50 years. Yes, captured together with young boys.
Yes.
Are you seeing that? So it's a responsibility that does not fall on the Zambia Police Service alone. No. This is a responsibility that starts from our homes, and then it goes to our community leaders. We need to do a lot. We need to do much. You see, a long time ago when you and me were growing, it was unheard of to enter a tavern
Yes,
You see that?
But now it's becoming normal.
Immediately my father hears that I trespassed at some tavern. Oh my God, it becomes an issue. But we parents of nowadays, we have let it go. It has slipped off our hands. You see, we end up sending our children to go and light a cigarette and bring it to us. We end up sending our children to go and buy mossy, to go and buy these other drinks, alcoholic beverages, which is not supposed to be the case. So this starts from somewhere. It starts from right in my house, you see, and then it goes to our community leaders. Then by the end of the day, us are just law enforcers. We just enforce the law. So you find that my child, our kids, are found caught up. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
And then we've got nothing to do, but the law has to take its course. Because why is a 15-year-old going ahead and attacking an innocent? You knock off the way you are dressed in a necktie like that. You knock off, you buy some bread, you are going home, and then he just comes to grab the bread. This is a 15-year-old boy, 14-year-old boy, to come and grab the parcel that you have knocked off with.
Yes.
It's not something that we can sit and laugh about. No. That's why we are stamping our authority as Zambia Police to make sure that this vice disappears. And we are happy to note that in town now, we have recorded a lot of positives. People are able to walk in the central business district. They are able to walk freely, unlike Itware. You see that?
Yeah.
Yes, around 18 hours walk in town those days. Oh my God, it would be something else. But now, let's go now in town after 18. You see sanity. Let's go now in town after 18. You walk from north end to south end, nicely, until you reach to your destination. So this is what we are doing as the Zambia Police Service, working together with our colleagues.
Interesting. Now that we're at a time when Zambia's population is increasing, as well as it means that your responsibilities as the police are equally increasing, and you also need to double the numbers or triple your numbers in terms of as the police. I want to find out how you are positioning yourself in that sense as well, considering that the president also wants this economy to run 24 hours. Now, talking about 24 hours, it means security has to be enhanced, especially in key areas where people conduct their businesses and work from.
Yes, we've been always 24/7.
Yes, the Zambia Police.
Yes, we've been always. If you visit our places, if you visit our stations and posts, the doors have never closed. From the time they commissioned, from the time we opened that door, we may not even know where the key is.
Interesting.
We may not even know where the key is. You tell us today to lock it, we will look for the key probably 1 week.
You can't find it.
We can't find it because our doors have always opened. It's 24/7.
Yes.
Yes, it's 24/7, and it's quite unfortunate that members of the public still have that in their mind to say you only go to the police when you've got an issue to report, or when you only go to the police when someone takes you there. No, you go to the police even to go and relate with the police officer there, because we are there to save the community. We are there to save you. You see, you go there just to know the officer in charge. You go there just to familiarize yourself at that police station, because it's quite strange. You live 100 meters away from this police station, and then they attack you. You don't have the number for any policeman. Then you call your friend who lives in Kabwe to say, no, here in Chalala, here in Woodlands, they're attacking me. But the police station is just 5 kilometers away from you. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
And then now, from there now, you come to say, no, police took long to respond. But you called your friend in Sorwezi. Are you seeing that?
Yes, I'm getting
So we are encouraging members of the public to familiarize themselves, just like we do in schools. I've got kids who are in school. At least once in a while, I leave time. I just go to greet the teachers. I greet the head. I just familiarize myself with the class teacher for my kids. We talk. I ask 1 or 2 things, and then I go for work. So this is what we want members of the public to be doing also. They should find time, go to the police station, park your car there, talk to the officer in charge, get to know him, exchange numbers, and then form WhatsApp groups. Now people have got WhatsApp groups.
Yes.
You see, so we just form WhatsApp groups for other reasons, but rarely do we form WhatsApp groups for security reasons.
Yes.
Are you seeing that? So we have left it to each one for himself. You see, you are in a community of 100 houses, but you don't know your neighbor. I think this kind of living is dangerous.
You are right.
Yes, it's very dangerous because you have to know your neighbor. Who is living next door? Who is living next to you? You have to know that. But this generation that we are living in, we don't know our neighbors. We don't know who is living next to you. So you might be living with a murderer. You might be living next to a serial killer, and you'll be next in line. Then the time you are attacked, you will think somebody has come from very far to come and attack you. But this is the person that you've been living with. This is the person that has been knowing your movements. This is the person that has been knowing that today is going for work, today hasn't gone for work. But you haven't taken the trouble to know who you are living with. You haven't taken the trouble to know who the officer in charge of the police station or the police post is. So we are living in, we are creating our own traps. Yes, we are creating our own traps, which is not supposed to be the case. So it also bounces back to us, the members of the public. It's our responsibility. I should know in this area where you are, I should know who is in charge of traffic. I need to know. Yes. If you don't know, you hate the police. You're going to hate the police. So I should know in this area who is in charge of traffic. I should have his number. So we are just living in this area, living. We don't even know who the one in charge of traffic is, who is the one, the officer in charge. We don't know. And then tomorrow we say, no, police took long. But you called someone who's always your uncle to say, I've been attacked here. And then he will cheat you in the night to say, no, let me call the police. Are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Exactly,
yes.
Mr. Mori. Well, dear viewers, you are watching The People's Verdict, and we are discussing community security. My guest today is Mr. Danny MWALE. He is the Deputy Police spokesperson. Quite a number of issues have been tackled. You have not missed much. In case you still want to get the proceedings of the entire interview, you can do so on our Facebook page by listening to the program over. And you can equally leave us a message in case you wanted to interact or ask a question to our guest. You can do so also. Do call us. We'll be able to take your call in case you want to join the conversation. Now, Mr. MWALE, I also want to look at this other interesting aspect of the Zambia police. There is this one thing I know you continue to explain, but we have to continue to emphasize as long as people do not understand it. Police bond. Most of the people think it is a privilege for those who are educated and know their rights in terms of police bond. They think you need to pay a lot of money for you to just get a police bond when a case is bondable. Just give us some more details pertaining to that matter.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. There are cases that we would say attract a police bond. Yes, and there are offenses which do not attract a police bond.
Yes.
Yes, same applies with bail at some stage in court. There are those offenses which attracts bail, and those which do not attract bail. So those which attract police bond, because police bond is only given by police officers. Yes, whilst bail is given in the courts of law. Yes. So police bond is given by us, the Zambia police. And members of the public should know that police bond is free. You don't have to pay for it. Police bond is free, as in the word free itself. You see, you don't have to pay anything to read. You see. Now, where it comes tricky is that it has got conditions. So, just because the case is bondable, we can't just wake up to say, oh, yeah, no. You go. Yeah, you go. Imwe ndani chokani hapa mkabwele mairo. No. There are now bond conditions. Just like when you go to court, there are bail conditions. So one has to meet the bond conditions. So if you don't meet the bond conditions, then where are we going to take you? We are supposed to keep you in our custody until we take you to court. Because it's not our fault that you don't meet the bond conditions. Like, for example, you should be of a fixed abode because you are a suspect, you are needed in court. So if you don't give us exactly where you live, and then we give you police bond, where are we going to find you? You see that?
Yes, it becomes a problem.
It becomes a problem. So one of the bond conditions is you should have a fixed abode. We're talking about a fixed abode. You see that? Now, a person who is renting an apartment behind this studio here, do we call that a fixed abode? It will raise some questions.
Exactly.
You see that?
Yes.
It can be a fixed abode, but it will raise some questions. Is it a fixed abode? Depending on the nature of the crime that this person has committed. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
So we give you bond based on that, and then tomorrow we come and check on you. We find, this person vanished. We just hear rumors that now he's just arriving in Solwezi. Are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Yes. So you put now the work of the police officer in explainable issues. You put him in a situation whereby he has to explain before the courts of law why an accused person was not brought before court. Because it's my duty to bring an accused person before the courts of law.
Yes.
Yes. So if I go there without you, the suspect, I'll be questioned by the court. And the court will ask me, why did you give him bond when you knew that he
is not of fixed
abode? Is not of a fixed abode. Yes. So people should do, that's why we are saying you have to meet the bond conditions. That's why we say that if you know that you are not properly, don't commit these offenses. Because tomorrow you forget about the offense and then you start blaming the police. No, they can't give me police bond. But why did you commit that offense in the first place? Yes. Why did you steal in the first place? You knew you were stealing. Then you are stealing because you know that they'll give you police bond. Now if you tell you that we can't give you police bond, you start crying to say they didn't give you police bond. Are you seeing where it is coming from? I've met a lot of people who say, no, they can't give our relatives police bond, but they forgot the crime that person committed. It's a clean, he thought about it and he committed the offense. Not that it was by allegation or by mistake, no. It was well defined. He went and committed that offense. But just because we have kept him 2 days, police here, they are bad. Police bond. Are you see what I'm talking about? But probably we just say, oh, okay, this is your son, this is your nephew, this is your uncle. Quite okay. Just give us 2 working sureties. This one doesn't work. And it's just your dependent. You see? So we're just requesting for 2 working sureties to come and sign.
Yes.
Yeah, it goes. Are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Yes, exactly.
It goes. But you forgot that this is somebody who went and attacked someone. He even planned that he's going to carry out this attack. We forget about the crimes that they commit. Now the issue becomes police officers bafuna ba DM. Vatikanira police bond tizi bafuna chabendalama. And then we build on that. We forget about the crime.
The crime that was there.
Yes, there was an incident in Kanyama where this man was locked up for about three weeks. Yes. There was no one to sign police bond. Now, where did you expect police officers to take him? Members of the public should inform us. Should we take him to our home?
So circumstances do matter.
Yes, should I take you to my home?
No.
If all your relatives and all your friends have refused to come and sign police bond for you, then should I take you to my house?
No.
They have to keep you in police cells until we present you before the courts of law. Yes. Now people, now it's 3 weeks. Now it's 2 weeks.
But no one is coming for him.
Come and sign, come and bond him. But no one is coming. And then we ask you, where do you live? No, mkakoneka pakona paja. As you go, you find this. Come on.
Don't even have the house number.
And look at the offense that you committed. In the first place, you committed this offense. So, what do we do? Do I knock off with you going home? No, I need to keep you where you are supposed to be until we take you to court. Yes. So before we blame police officers for not giving bond, let's understand the predicament that we do find ourselves in because of these situations. Yes.
Interesting. I understand that the Zambia police has a binding memorandum of understandings with various institutions. Among them is the Transparency International Zambia, TIZ, and collectively we have been working on the Bribe Payers Index. And the previous reports, Mr. Mwade, have indicated that amongst your members, most of them were prone to corruption, especially under the traffic department. I wanted to find out what you have been doing as the Zambia police to erase that perception going forward.
Yeah, you see, I like the word that you have used at some point, that it's a perception. Yes, these are just perceived. Yes, these are perceptions, and
yes.
Yeah, one who perceived from this differently, and one who come up with this perception. Exactly. Yeah, these are not binding. You see, we cannot say, no, this is cast in concrete and let's move, it's done. No, these are perceptions of which, given an environment, people will be able to talk. And by the end of the day, the coin falls on either side.
Yes.
But suffice to say that the Inspector General of Police and his command, they are making sure that on a daily basis, they are on us. Yes, we need to build confidence to the members of the public. We need not to be corrupt.
Yes.
Because if us law enforcers are corrupt, then we are not doing our work. You see that. What about those who don't have what it takes? It means there's no justice. Because the wheels of justice start in terms of crime and criminal nature in cases. It starts right at the police station. That's where the wheels of justice starts from. Immediately you report the case, the wheels starts turning. So I should do the correct thing because I'm the first to respond. You see that? So immediately I miss it up there, then I destroy the whole country. You see that?
Yes.
So immediately I eat that 50 kwacha. Immediately I eat that 100 kwacha, that 10 kwacha. That 10 kwacha for talk time. Immediately I receive talk time with 10 kwacha in my phone. That 10 kwacha will set the whole institution on fire. So I need to do the right thing from the word go. So that those who are ahead waiting to proceed with that matter, they also follow accordingly. Otherwise, this is what the Inspector General of Police and his command are laboring every day just to make sure that we are found standing rightly.
Interesting. Let me also come to while we are still talking about the issue of the traffic. Now, there's another aspect of roadblocks. We understand that the Inspector General of Police did guide on roadblocks and some designated roadblocks. But sometimes we do see some officials in the Zambia police conduct illegal roadblocks, Mr. Mwari. But what do you do to ensure that such issues do not occur and that the directives are upheld and that your officers operate accordingly? And what role can the members of the general public or the motorists play to ensure that that issue is addressed?
Yeah, in the first place, they are not illegal. Yes, they are not illegal. They are legal.
Okay, yes, okay, they are legal.
Yeah, they are legal.
We say this is not a designated roadblock, but you find that they just put up one. and we have one just by our corner.
I know.
We have one. So sometimes they do come.
I know it.
You know it.
Yeah, as you care of one.
Yes, we have one as well.
Yes, yeah. So there are a lot of circumstances that lead us to mount these roadblocks. Yeah, quite a number of circumstances. At times, we receive a lot of reports.
Yes.
Yeah, we receive a lot of reports on every second. There are reports that are dropping in. You see that, because we need to serve the members of the public better. But by the end of the day, it's you and me just making sure that our vehicles are roadworthy. Yes, I should not run away and condemn roadblocks when I know my cries. Musonko is okay, fitness is okay, and the vehicle is roadworthy. You see, so let's just make sure that we do our part. Yeah, we only come in to complain when everything is okay, and then we are told this is not okay.
Let me pick this call, Mr. Mwale, before we proceed. Okay. Good afternoon, you are through to the program. Hello? Hello? I think we have lost that call. You can still call us back. I think we had a problem with that line. So, Mr. Mwale, you were explaining on the roadblocks.
Yes. So I was saying what is important is you and me to make sure that our vehicle is roadworthy.
Yes.
Yes. I've met friends calling me to say, no, you see, I forgot to insure my car. I didn't know that the insurance is ending tomorrow. You see, those are understandable.
Yes.
But those are understandable, and we do advise our officers to listen also to the members of the public. There are those cases which end at just advising.
Yeah, we have also survived those.
Yes. Where
good afternoon, we are through to the program. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Your name and where you're calling us from?
From Kabwe. This is Marco.
Kabwe, okay, you can go ahead with your contribution, sir.
Yeah, I want to find out on a police form.
Okay.
Yeah, at one time my brother was transported at night. Then we tried to find out to get a police form. And they were saying, no, they can't give us a police form. And we told them, they asked for it. Is it a choice or what? We told them, we give a vehicle, or we didn't have someone who was working on that area. So I don't know, advise on why they refuse to give us a police form.
Okay. No, Mr. Mwale will be responding to your concern. Thank you. You can go ahead, Mr. Mwale.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to know. Yeah, I'm happy that we've got callers and people are following our program. Yeah, police bond are not just given by any police officer. No. Yes, at the station or the police post, there are officers of a certain rank. Who qualify, so to say, who qualify to sign the bond form. Yes. So at night, you can't be given a police bond. Yes. At night you can't be given a police bond. Then you have to be in a safe custody. It's a safe custody. I don't know why people get so. If a situation go to those extents, then you are supposed to be detained. Otherwise, under some situations or circumstances, the police officers will escort you. Yeah, they will escort you to your home and then make sure that you are safe. Because as our concern is life.
Yes.
Yes, we are trained to protect, to save life and to protect property. So we look at your life. Yeah, should we let this person go? Should we let this person drive in this state? Because we let you go. Those are the cases, again, come back to the police. But how did the police let him go? Looking at time, why did the police allow him to go? You see now, it has come to this. Are you seeing that? You've had such instances.
Yes.
That, but Peter Banj paroti broke. You see that?
Yes.
The accident happened on the other side after they passed the roadblock. And then people come and say, no, but Peter Banj paroti broke. Are you seeing? Again, it goes back to the police.
Yes. How did you allow?
How did you allow? You see that? So a situation will determine the situation. Say, no, this situation requires this person to be in our safe custody. And then at night, we can't give a police bond. Because we give you a police bond and then we allow you to walk at 2 a.m. Going where? We wake up tomorrow, we hear that you were attacked. And then it comes back to the police. So we'll keep you with us at the police station or post until daybreak. Then once there's light, then we do the formalities. Yes, we do the formalities and then we let you go. But the bottom line is, at night we can't give you a police bond. Where are you going? It's better you are with us in safe custody.
You were explaining on the aspect of the traffic aspect, roadblocks aspect.
Oh yes, yeah. You have a call?
Yeah, we have another call. It's now good evening. Good evening, you are through to the program. Hello? Halo, muri bwanji? Tikamba na bandani?
Nikamba na
Wanjela? Wanjela munga kambi vamene mufuna ukamba kuna bamwale. Munga tipase koma views yanu Wanjela. Okay, thank you. I think Mr. Mware said you do conduct operations, but it seems that there are some people who tip off those other people who sell within the area because they will run away and they leave those people who help themselves, and they'll be caught up with the law. Now, and there's also another aspect of you banning the Drug Enforcement Commission. Previous operations we used to even capture when you were disposing of those, but I don't know, probably the recent one we haven't captured the disposition of those drugs that are usually intercepted. You can give a response, Mr. Mware, on that.
Oh, okay. Tiamikila maningi bakuwa mna watu mabangela, we are so grateful. But this was supposed to be responded to by our colleague in the Drug Enforcement Commission. Yes, mwina kambira kuti timasebenza pamozi ba polisi, ba Drug Enforcement Commission na ba immigration. Yes, we work together. So what it is ba police timankala na mbali yatu nase. Ba Drug Enforcement Commission na hivyo mankala na mbali yao. Na wabena ngwa immigration mankala na mbali yao. So mbali ya drugs ima dealingiwa na ba Drug Enforcement Commission. And then inaife tina mbali yatu. But since maswenzela pamozi ninga kambe kupangono kutitamvera mamini wakambira banjera, it's a learning point. Tamvera kuti kumankala abantu wamini matumira abantu muja. And then waja wandu wamini wene waja wapezi katiba batawa basi ya wafana wajamini bagulisa. So iyo tamvera in fact mashitabu na maningi mwati segula ko mutu sitinali kuziwa kuti mankalidwe yali so yai. Yes, so we are very happy banjera. Going forward we'll make sure that we improve and do the correct thing, hoping so. And we tighten up our nuts just to make sure that we catch all those who we are supposed to apprehend. So tell me Kiramaningi Mungu Darisen.
Interesting, there you have it. Yeah, that was quite an interesting perspective. from Chibolia there. You too can give us your views while we are winding up our program, in case you want Mr. Mwale to respond to one or two things pertaining to security. Talking about joint operations, Mr. Mwale, you do also conduct joint operations regarding illegal immigrants. And we've also tended to see that sometimes these people who are not fixed aboard also tend to be getting involved, especially in crime. And especially even those that are in Chibolia, we come to discover that most of them are usually not Zambians by origin or by birth. You'd find that they are coming from other countries, and they are perpetrating crime, especially in areas like Chibolia, John Lane, Chawama, Misisi, all those areas, Mr. Mwale. How are you enhancing your operations with other wings like the Immigration Department as well as the Drug Enforcement Commission, among others, to ensure that you also address that issue of illegal immigrants who are also equally involved in criminal activities?
Okay. Yeah, do you remember, like I said, I will keep on repeating that we don't work together. Yeah, so once we carry out those operations, we apprehend the foreigners. Yeah, we will apprehend people who are, who I can say they are foreigners. So the Immigration Department will screen them.
Yes.
Yeah, so all those who are found without the documents, yes, the Immigration Department goes ahead and charge them. Yes, so most of them are serving jail sentences. And I believe others are being deported. You see that. But if they are involved in criminal activities, apart from the immigration dealing with them, we also deal with them on the criminal aspect part of it. So here is a person being dealt with from two sides.
Yes.
The immigration is dealing with you for being in Zambia illegally, and if you are found to have committed some offense, the Zambia police on the other side is dealing with you for that offense that you have committed. Yes, so you enter this jail, you enter the jail door carrying two bags.
One belonging to the Zambia police, yes, one to the immigration.
To the immigration.
You may even carry 3 bags.
With 3 bags with Drug Enforcement Commission. Even 4 with the Zambia Revenue Authority. Yes, because if we found you with all those.
Let's pick this call, Mr. Mwale. You are through to the program. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Your name and where you are calling us from, sir?
It's Mike again from Musisi. Just had something to say again.
Okay, Michael, you can go ahead.
Yes, I also want to find out on the traffic hospital. Me, I have a highlight coming from the farm. There are no buses, and it's a drug. So if I pick some people, I say this one,
it's okay.
Highway patrol is for the sake of now saying that one but you could grab the power I'm a party and I'm not time. It's only a mapuso, I'm a highlight. So that we show to the National that work with some covered one to the
Okay. Mr. Mwale, there you have it. The issue of transport. This is a two-fold issue.
No, I know Mulungushi Road. Yes, but what is important, my brother, I like your concerns, and I know Mulungushi Road. Yes, I've been there several times. Yes, what is important is members of the public, once they feel aggrieved, yes, because we are there to police them, we are there to make sure that they do the correct thing. Yes, once they feel aggrieved, it goes back to where what I was talking about. Let's visit the police station. Let's visit these our police officers. Yes, be free to go to the police there and tell them. It's what I'm talking about. Yes, I don't know. We are yet to reach there, so that members of the public should be free
Yes.
To come and say, no, I've got this concern. You see that?
Yes.
That's what the Inspector General of Police and his command are looking forward to. You see that? We want to reach that stage where this person, like he is calling my brother in Kabwe, is able to go to the commissioner in Kabwe and say, sir, tuachula. You see that? Tuachula, tuafweni. If tuna problem ya so bakasanda if yaleranda batushusha baletu imini hapa nshira so. You see that? So you may find that by the end of the day the commissioner in Kabwe, in Central Province, is not even aware. Are you saying that?
Yes.
Yeah, the commissioner and his command there in Central Province, they are not even aware. You see that?
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying the Inspector General of Police and their command and his command, they want members of the public to come to that stage where they should be free to interact with the police. You see that? That's what we want. Because certain problems, that's how they can be solved. If for as long as it is one-sided, it will be very difficult for us.
Yeah, because this problem, Mr. Mari, also emanates in the sense that the roads are not gazetted in terms of transport. So buses are not even going there.
No, but being gazetted and not gazetted, it's another thing. Because it is our duty as police to say that even if, in as much as they are carrying people, you see, we have heard of accidents in ungazetted roads.
Yes.
Where the truck, the whole fuso goes, and almost everyone.
Yes.
So if we let it go again just like that,
those things will be happening.
Those things will be happening. You see that? If our presence is not seen, again we'll be experiencing lots, a good number of accidents.
Yes.
You see that? We're talking about the whole fuso. Look at the way they load people, together with chickens and goats. You see that? Others even put cows there and pigs. You see that?
Exactly.
You see that? Yeah. And then if we don't show our presence there, imagine we don't show our presence there. What is going to happen? They will even be putting feed. Chickens are feeding, goats are feeding, cows are feeding there, with animals feeding there. Why? So our presence helps in a way to reduce the number of those accidents. Because there is that element of saying, no, but policing our tusanga, if it were longer, you see, it's what I'm saying. Because these accidents that happen in rural areas, oh my God, you're talking about 10 people dying at a spot. Immediately that fuso flips. You are going to pick 15 dead bodies. And look at how far the hospital is. So the response time also. So if we are not careful and deal with the situation one-sided, we might be planting seeds of seeds that we may not be able to chew once they mature.
Mr. Mari, I also want to find out where are we in terms of digital payments, where you are trying to minimize the handling of cash, especially amongst officers, and make sure that they are paying through banks or other digital platforms. Where are we in terms of that? Because we are aware that some stations we are piloting that project. But how are you working towards ensuring that probably it becomes compulsory? Because we understand that we have evolved, especially in terms of digital payments as a country.
No, quite a number of not fines, quite okay, but we are moving towards that, so that we involve the bank, but most of the services that we offer, like fingerprints, Interpol, and firearms, registration, and the like, we have gone e-banking.
Yes.
Yes, we have gone e, and we keep on encouraging members of the public. And we don't receive cash in those areas. Yes, members of the public have to pay through the bank.
Yes.
Yes, but we are on the road to making sure that even fines also, we go e. Yes, but for the services, almost all our services, one has to pay via the bank, and then you just produce the receipt. Yes, so like I said, the system is on, the lights are still on. We are now shifting now to the fines, so that once we find you, for you to pay admission of guilty, you are supposed to do it in such a way So they were talking about the issues of point of sale, so that immediately you were able to turn drugs. And even fines like the traffic fine, some traffic fines. Yes, you are supposed to pay via the bank. You see that? Yes, we charge you on the traffic fine, then you go and pay to the bank, and then you just come and get the receipt. You see that? But we are not complete. It's not yet a complete package to say that all fines and services now it's through the bank. Through the bank. No, we are not yet up to there. Yes.
Interesting. Now, also talking about digitizing service provision, I remember one day I was with the Chief Justice. I was asking the same thing to say, when are you digitizing service provision? We are talking about Zambia, especially in Zambia. Now, the Zambia police, how are you also digitizing at station level, whereby even the reporting mechanism is digital, where the cases, for instance, if someone files a report, you are able to track it, Mr. Mwale, from your office. We say, oh, in Chawama we have this case. We do away with that entire writing we do. Yes. And are we going to that route as well?
Yeah, we have made a lot of positive strides to that. Yes, we have made a lot of progress towards that. Yes, only that you see these things at policy level. You see, yes. Yeah, these things I might be incapable. Yes, I may be incapable to dwell so much. But from my desk, what I know is we are moving in those. They are moving in that direction, yes, and moving fast, yes, in that direction.
Mr. Mwale, your concluding remarks.
Please, this is just a plea to the members of the public. Please, let's work together. We can't reach your communities directly, but we are able through this platform. We are able to interact with you. You are watching us, you are listening, and would have, long time ago, would have said no, you see. But here we are. We want to bridge the gap existing. If there's a gap existing between the members of the public, the community, and the police on the other side, we want to make sure that we bridge it, so that we should be on the same platform. We want members of the public to freely interact with the police, just like we will have also to freely interact with the members of the public. Like this, together, we are going to reduce crime.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Mr. Mwale. Well, we have come to the end of this edition of the People's Verdict. Until next week, when we come with another interesting topic of discussion. This has been Patrick Soko. Remember to always keep it on Kamne TV, because Kamne TV is not just another channel.